Bienvenidos and welcome to another episode of Spain on a Fork. Today we're making a Spanish seafood pasta soup that's not only very traditional, but it's filled with so much goodness. We're talking layer upon layer of so many Mediterranean flavors, effortless to put together, and the best part, it's all done in a little over 30 minutes. Folks serve the soup like they do in Spain next to a crunchy baguette and a bottle of white wine. More specifically from the region of Alicante, you're gonna have yourself an instant trip to the Spanish Mediterranean coast. All right, let's just dive right into this recipe. I'm gonna heat a stock pot with a medium heat and add in a generous 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, which is 35 milliliters. While the oil is heating, I'm gonna finely chop 1 small onion, roughly chop 5 cloves of garlic, and cut 2 carrots that have been peeled into small bite-sized pieces. Then we'll add the cut vegetables into the stock pot. And we'll mix the vegetables around continuously with the olive oil, that way they all evenly saute. After 3 to 4 minutes, and the veggies are lightly sauteed, and those onions are nice and translucent, I'm going to add in half a teaspoon of sweet smoked Spanish paprika, which is 1.25 grams, and half a teaspoon of dried thyme, which is about half a gram. And we'll give it a quick mix, that way the paprika and thyme are evenly coating the vegetables. As always, the Spanish paprika I'm using is from Kiva, link where you can get some in the description box below, and if you buy it from that link, you'll also get 25% off your order. Then we'll add in half a cup of tomato sauce, which is 125 grams. I made my sauce by finely grating fresh tomatoes, but you can also use canned tomato sauce here, or even passata. And we'll season everything with sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. And we'll give it a mix until everything's well mixed together, and then simmer it for a couple minutes without mixing the mixture. After 3 to 4 minutes, and the tomato sauce has slightly thickened, I'm going to add in 5 cups of fish broth, which is 1200 milliliters. Of course, to make this recipe, you can use different types of liquid, such as chicken broth, vegetable broth, or even water. Either way, you'll find a link where you can get the Spanish fish broth I'm using in the description box below. We'll also pinch in a 1/4 teaspoon of saffron threads, which is 0.17 grams. Link where you can get the golden saffron I'm using in the description box below as well. And we'll turn it up to a high heat and give it a gentle mix. While the broth is heating, let's get the rest of our ingredients ready. I'm going to add in 2 cod fillets over some paper towels and pat them completely dry. The size of the fillets I'm using are 8 ounces, which is about 225 grams each. And I am using cod that are about frozen and thawed out, but you can also use the fresh stuff here or any type of firm white fish you like. Then we'll season the cod with sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. And then cut each fillet into small bite-sized pieces. We'll also add in half a pound of raw medium-sized shrimp, which is 225 grams over some paper towels, and pat the shrimp completely dry. For this recipe, I'm using red Argentinian shrimp that are about frozen and thawed out and were already peeled and deveined, but you can use whatever shrimp you like here. And we'll season the shrimp with sea salt and black pepper. And we'll also measure out 1 cup of Spanish Fideos, which is 115 grams. Spanish Fideos is a type of pasta that's like a small cut spaghetti. If you can't find these Fideos in your area, just use regular spaghetti and break it into small pieces. Okay, let's move back to the stock pot. Once that broth comes to a boil, we'll add in the 1 cup of pasta. And like I always tell you, when you're cooking pasta, you don't have to mix it around continuously, but do get in there every 1 to 2 minutes. That way the pasta doesn't stick together and it all evenly cooks. After cooking the pasta for about 5 minutes, that's 2 minutes shy of the pasta being cooked al dente, I'm going to add in the pieces of cod and the shrimp. If you're using a pasta here that takes longer to cook, no big deal. You just add the seafood in there about 2 minutes before the pasta is cooked al dente. And we'll give it one final mix, that way everything's well mixed together. Then we'll place a lid on the stock pot and lower the fire to a low-medium heat. And we're gonna simmer this between 2 to 4 minutes or until that pasta's cooked al dente and that seafood is perfectly cooked through. Then we'll remove the stock pot from the heat. Transfer some of the soup into a shallow bowl. And we'll garnish with some fresh parsley. Check it out, una sopa de fideos marineros, a Spanish seafood pasta soup. Such an incredible presentation, beautiful aromas coming out of it, and the best part, all done in a little over 30 minutes. Let's give it a try and see how it turned out. Once again, folks, sopa de fideos marineros. Look how beautiful this looks. This I cannot wait to try. Here we go. Gotta come in for a second bite. Oh my word. That is so good. It just instantly warms your soul. But most importantly, all the ingredients are beautifully cooked. That pasta nice and al dente with no mush in there. The seafood just melts in your mouth. And then the rest of the ingredients in that broth, taking this to the next level. You saw this, very easy to make, done a little over 30 minutes. Once again, serve it next to a crunchy baguette and a bottle of Spanish white wine from the region of Alicante. You're gonna have yourself an instant trip to the Spanish Mediterranean coast. Really quick before I go, a shout out to a couple of my patrons, Kelly Lorang, Lars Lackman, Maya Markovic, and Michael Macaulay. And guys, thank you so much for being patrons of Spain on a Fork. You know how much I appreciate you. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button as it really helps out the channel. Leave me a comment below. And as always, don't forget to share this video with your family and friends that our Spain on a Fork community can continue to grow. Till the next time, hasta luego.